Hi folks, welcome to Spark Igniting Minds. In this inspiring episode, we are honored to host Vaijayanti Kashi, a renowned Kuchipudi exponent who has brought the art to over 30 countries and has been recognized with honors like the Presidential Puraskar and the Karnataka Rajyotsava Award. As a former chairperson of the Karnataka Sangeet and Nritya Academy, she has shaped Indian dance culture. Alongside her, we have Pratiksha Kashi, her daughter and torchbearer, who has been honored with the Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar and starred in the Sanskrit film Priyamanasam, which won national acclaim. Together, they fuse tradition and innovation. Join us as we delve into their artistic journeys, the magic of Kuchipudi, and what inspires their dance. Namaskara Vaijayanti Kashi ma'am and Pratiksha.
Namaste.
It's such an honor to welcome you to our channel Spark Igniting Minds. And you have been a dance leader, and also you have introduced Kuchipudi into more than 30 countries, and you have also made a mark in the dance industry, and it's so exciting to talk to you all, to unravel your insights and to share your experiences with the audience. I'm very happy and pleased, ma'am. First of all, I would like to ask both of you, what does Kuchipudi mean to you?
For me, it is everything.
Okay.
I think it's my life.
Yeah.
And it has been everywhere, whatever I do. It may be cooking, it may be gardening, it may be dancing, it may be while driving. I know nothing else other than Kuchipudi.
Okay.
And I think it's like my breath.
Yeah.
And there's no
wonderful.
breath.
Yeah.
We have no breath, there's no life.
Okay.
And for me, without Kuchipudi, I may not be performing very often now, but then I'm always involved with it. Its thoughts, I'm involved. I would say it's my best companion, the one whom I love.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, what is Kuchipudi for you, Pratiksha?
See, for me, Kuchipudi has been something very constant in my life.
Yeah.
It has always been a constant. But right from when I was young until now, it has shown various shades to me. So at different phases of my life, Kuchipudi has meant something very different to me. While maybe even before I was born, my mother was dancing Kuchipudi.
Okay.
And she says every time she did a dance of Aigiri Nandini she practiced, she could hear me kick.
Oh.
So I presume my
like how Abhinaya learned Chakravyuh Vidya while he was in his mother's womb, it's something like that.
My association with Kuchipudi, I feel, began even before I was physically born into this world.
Correct.
And when I was a child, I would always come back to home. I would come back to Kuchipudi. I would see my mother teach her students. So all my homeworks would be in the dance class.
Okay.
I would travel with the team. So Kuchipudi was again a constant. And it was a part of my everyday life.
Okay.
It still didn't mean much to me back then. But as I grew up in my teens, when I started dancing, when I started practicing, when I started dancing in the team of my mother's team, it became more like a hobby. So that was a new shade that was added to my association with Kuchipudi. Much later, it became a liking.
Okay.
And then it became a love. So it was a constant all through, but suddenly I found like this love relationship with Kuchipudi. But I had not yet taken it up as a profession.
Okay.
I thought I will do Kuchipudi and
something else. Oh, that something else became a hobby and this became your career.
But right now, it is for me. It always has shown me a different like Vishwarupa, Darshana of Krishna to Arjuna. Kuchipudi has shown me different rupas.
Okay.
But it is something which it is constant.
And very
My
close
life
to your
and-
heart.
Yeah, my meaning with Kuchipudi has been evolving.
Okay.
So I'm also looking forward to what else Kuchipudi can mean to me.
That's wonderful, Pratiksha. Yeah.
So the phases that she's gone through,
Huh.
I think happens with everybody. Like even me, when I started my dancing career, I became a dancer because thanks to my parents, Vishwanath and Girijamma,
Okay.
who I didn't dream that she should be a dancer, but my mother and father planned that I should be a dancer, named me Vaijayanti after Vaijayanti Mala Bali, and ensured that I had a very good guru, Ramanna from Tumkur.
They were also into dancing? Your
No.
parents?
No. See, there are two reasons.
Ah.
Sometimes the parents want their children to do what
What they couldn't do.
they couldn't do.
Yeah.
And sometimes they want to do because they love it or they have been artists.
Yeah.
So in my case, my mother was not an actress, though she came from the Gubbi Veerana family. But she and my father were such ardent
Your
fans.
mother came from Gubbi Virana family.
Yeah, I'm the granddaughter of Gubbi Veerana.
Even B. Jayashree is
Yeah,
also.
she's my cousin.
Oh, she's your cousin. Oh, I
So
met.
she took to theatre, I took to dancing.
Oh, wonderful.
And because of my parents.
So it is come from the progeny. It's come from the hereditary, I can say.
Yeah. So I didn't want to be a dancer, but they introduced me to dance, and slowly, I always feel once you're a dancer, it's a lifetime dancer.
Yeah.
So as she said, it shows you different things. The way you look at art, art responds to you.
Okay.
But once it holds your hand,
It will never leave you.
she'll never leave you, provided you stay connected with her.
Okay.
And in arts, what is staying connected is give yourself to it, surrender to it, practice, be sincere. So there are different levels.
Okay.
So for me, I was working in a bank for 18 years. And
Oh, even before dancing you were working? Or
I
it was
did-
going together?
no, I did my Bharatanatyam in the early phase of my life because
Okay.
of my parents. And I discontinued when I came to, when I did my SSLC in 10th grade because,
Okay.
it's a pressure always. And for me, study was an excuse. It was not a pressure. And I wanted to quit. And I took a long break, say about 12 to 15 years. And it's only after my marriage with Vijay Kashi, because he was so busy then, I got back to dancing as a hobby and to just, there was dancing always in me, acting always in me.
Yeah.
And when you're young, it doesn't mean much to you. You do it because your parents want, most of the time. And then the discipline is set in you that you crave to, in the initial stages to perform, to stay connected. You need somebody, a pair of eyes to correct you,
Correct.
a pair of eyes to guide you.
Yeah.
So, and I was fortunate to get lovely gurus, and as destiny could have it, my second
Who
innings.
were your gurus, ma'am?
My second innings was with Kuchipudi. I trained under Guru C.R. Acharyalu from Ahmedabad. He was my turning point, I must say.
Okay.
And I started off just in a workshop.
Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
Yeah, he had come down during
Okay.
summer holidays. So attending a workshop can make a difference. It changed the course of my life.
Okay.
So I met him, and when he came to know, probably gurus have, they can understand who can be a good artist or what is she capable of. And so he said, you're my dancing daughter, you must do a Ranga Pravesham in Kuchipudi, and under his guidance, support of my parents and my husband, I did my Ranga Pravesham after marriage. Though I was
What was
working in
your
a bank.
age, ma'am, then?
I think I was 25, 25, 26. And since then, there's no looking back. Later, he couldn't come very often. But most of my gurus were very senior to me. So I had a lot of breaks. So one guru left, probably I had to go to another. Then I met because of the government, thanks to the government, they sent me for a workshop to Eluru. In Warangal first, under Guru Vedantam Prahlada Sharma, who's a genius. And later I met Korada Narasimha Rao, who was very well associated with my Gubbi family. So all of them had a fond liking for me. And all these gurus, see, when I started Bharatanatyam, you're supposed to have only one guru and not shift. But then in Kuchipudi, because they were not stationed in Bangalore, and I had to go, and they could not come always. I don't know if it was the plan of the destiny or I was meant to meet them. Because you see, when we read Ramayana, we know at different stages Rama met different gurus. He took them. He had a purpose there. So I feel I had a purpose too with these gurus. And thanks to all of them who have molded me, who have guided me, who've been, because of my maturity also, I would say they were more than like a friend, philosopher and guide.
That's wonderful. And when you are talking, you have, got trained in Bharatanatyam also and in Kuchipudi also. So what is the difference between, I feel Kuchipudi has got more of narration, storytelling and all that. But while Bharatanatyam is full of precision and geometric precision, I can say, isn't it? How do you feel when you switched over from Bharatanatyam to Kuchipudi, and what gave you more, more happiness? And it's always Kuchipudi, I know, but still.
No, I like Bharatanatyam, not that I don't like it, because it was my foundation.
Correct.
And it was a great foundation by my guru, who sculpted me and gave me the very strong foundation. See, when I learned Bharatanatyam almost 45 years back, things were very different. Probably it was a time when each form, classical dance form, was trying to establish itself after our independence, and gurus were quite strict. They wanted us to keep to the tradition. So I felt, and in Bangalore, we knew nothing but Bharatanatyam. I would see the same items being presented everywhere, and with that mindset, I found it quite boring. It was, I wanted something more creative, coming from the background that I have, which I was not aware. But when I did this Kuchipudi workshop where I learned the art of painting various animals through our foot movements, variety of foot movements, I thought that was something very inspiring and different, and not only for myself, even for a viewer. And see, any performing art, a viewer is very important.
What paint you do? Animals?
It's actually from the temple tradition, Alaya Sampradaya. So we have various feet movements, and using the various feet movements, we draw images of the vehicles of gods.
Is it? I didn't know that.
We draw a simha while doing the item which is dedicated to the goddess. We draw a mayura while dedicated an item.
Through your footsteps only, not with your
no
hands or
feet, which
it's only feet.
So this, I was never good at drawing, so I thought I can't draw well with my hands, let me try with this. So it was just an inspiring factor, but which, as I said, changed the course of my life. So, and see, a guru is very important because he kindles that interest in you. You can, after the workshop, I could have stopped, but I think the items were so interesting, and I could feel a bond with my guru, though he was old. It was very short term, but he kindled that interest in me. So there was never going back. Kuchipudi is more theatrical. And since it came from a village, a tiny village near Vijayawada, earlier performed only by men, it had a lot of folklore elements. And every art form, performing art form, needs an audience.
Needs an
audience. So without audience, now even this interview, I need an audience to listen to it, right?
Correct.
So what they did was, their main motto was, other than spreading a message, other than spreading the art form, was to give them a joy, an entertainment. Because in villages, what do they have? So they were very spontaneous, they spoke dialogues, they educated them doing themes like Ksheerasagara Mathanam, keep your mind pure. So they took very brilliant themes.
Okay. So each theme must have been giving some messages.
Certainly.
For
Even today.
even for your inner self.
Certainly.
Yes. Okay.
Every item, especially, of course, like we did Bhama Kalapam, which is the heartbeat of Kuchipudi, where one shows that you should not have ego. So to become one with the Paramatma, the Atma should lose its ego. It's this is what we all strive to, right?
We all have learned from our childhood.
But we learn, we hear, we read, we experience at times, but we never get rid of it.
We never put into practice.
No, even to get rid of your ego is not an easy thing. It's a lifetime practice. So they constantly did themes which was very colorful, at the same time had messages.
Okay.
And it gave me a lot of scope for theatrical elements. Plus, I felt I always wanted to do something unique, different, and be different from others. So I liked Kuchipudi. That's why. And technically, of course, it's a lot more different than Bharatanatyam. Like I would say, only when a person knows both these forms can they understand it. It was majorly done by men as a group, and Bharatanatyam started off as a solo, performed only by women. And this was more to a local audience, and this was more to an elite audience. But as Kuchipudi, with the passage of time, Kuchipudi has become a classical dance form accepted by the government, Sangeet Natak Academy, and so when it's more a solo, performed only mostly by women than men.
Correct.
So it has also gone through a
evolution
phase.
And Pratiksha, I wanted to ask you, you have acted in Priya Manasam, a Sanskrit movie, and what did this movie, acting in cinemas, inform your Kuchipudi dance? That was good.
I think it has been a two-way dialogue, because especially Priyamanasam happened because of my dance. So I was performing in Trivandrum, and I performed this Ashtapadi, Yahi Madhava, Yahi Keshava, one of my favorite items. And while I was on stage, I did not know that Vinod Mankara, a very famous director back in Trivandrum, was a part of my audience.
Okay.
And that too happened because a critic, a very famous critic in Trivandrum, Georges Paul.
Okay.
So he was the one who invited Vinod Mankara, saying, there is a Kuchipudi dancer and she dances pretty well, why don't you come? So he happened to come, and the minute he saw Yahi Madhava, I concluded my performance, he came on stage and he
Yahi
asked
Madhava is your mother's composition itself?
she has
composed it.
And after that, he came onto the stage to felicitate me, and he said, will you act in my movie?
Okay.
So I said, he said, will you be my Mohini? And I was I didn't understand. Sir. And he said, I am planning for a movie. It's going to be the world's third Sanskrit movie, and I want you to act. So for me, that was a very big moment. And before Priyamanasam, I had acted. I had an experience in acting because I worked in a Kannada daily soap called Kadambari Kanaja, which was telecasted in Udaya TV.
Okay.
And I had acted in the lead role as Mohini in that particular serial. I acted for a year.
Then again, Mohini part only. Yeah, that's wonderful.
The name was Mohini, but it was not this Mohini.
Yeah.
After that, I also got an opportunity to act in one of the art movies in the Kannada industry called Prakriti.
Okay.
So but Priyamanasam, it was a movie of many firsts because so far my acting experience was directly proportional to my age and to my experience. But in this movie, first of all, talking a language which I had never learned. Unfortunately, I was not exposed to Sanskrit in my school because it was only Kannada and Hindi. But understanding
So
Sanskrit,
where you spoke
I
Sanskrit?
had to speak in Sanskrit.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So I had to learn those dialogues, and to emote, you need to really connect with the language.
Okay.
You cannot just by heart and recite like a parrot.
Correct.
So for me to understand Sanskrit, to internalize it, and also to emote in the language of Sanskrit was a very new learning.
Okay.
So that was, that also helped me as a dancer because many a times, see, what do we do as an artist? As an artist, we're constantly trying to get out of our comfort zone. As an artist, we are constantly wanting to get out of our comfort zone.
Okay.
Because that's when our art evolves. And Priyavanism was one such an experience. Because it was also the first time I wore a Kathakali Vesham.
Oh.
And the makeup, see, we are used to doing makeup with fine brushes and compact powder and foundation. But in that movie, my director deliberately for the first time made me undergo that makeup in a very traditional manner. In the sense, they used a stick to draw and they used
The
coconut
eyes.
oil, and the makeup was not the regular foundation that we use. It was a very traditional dye.
Yeah, Kathakali is something different only.
Yeah, but even in Kathakali, of late, they use foundations which we find in shops.
it?
But the first time that he made me do, that's when I really realized, my mother used to always say during her times, the makeup, it was
An
an
elaborate process.
experience to actually get the makeup done because the guru's hands would be very rough and they would just tap powder onto you. And it was not such a smooth experience back
Correct.
then. And I experienced that. When my director deliberately wanted me, he said, you're all so blessed. Actually, you should experience everything.
Everything,
So that
right.
was a very different experience to wear the Kathakali Vesham and dance.
And throughout you were in Kathakali makeup or
no, not throughout.
Yeah, you were a Kuchipudi dancer there also.
No. It was not revolving around Kuchipudi. But the fact that I was a dancer helped in that particular role because the character demanded that I was a dancer.
Correct.
But in dance on stage, we are used to these elaborate expressions because we have to reach out to our audience. But on screen, they say settle it down, sober it down. So that also was a very good learning.
Okay. So the difference between a TV screen and cinema camera.
Yes, but I'm so grateful for that experience because it gave me a lot of learning and recognition.
When did this movie come out?
It was way back in 2015.
It is from the Karnataka team only? Or
No, it was from Kerala. So
Kerala.
Vinod Mankara is the director.
Okay.
He's from Palakkad in Kerala. And after this, he also directed yet another movie called Nritya Sumangali. That was revolving around the life of Devadasi.
Devdasi.
Okay. And that was yet another because he made me. I was a young girl, I was a middle-aged woman, and I was an old grandmother. He made me don all three different roles.
Okay, they didn't take another
And that was an
person for
experience where,
Yeah.
I had never done an old lady's role. So, literally my hair, my makeup, everything was like that. And it was yet another experience because he took us all the way to Tunganath. And we crossed the Valley of Flowers because he really wanted certain scenes to be shot in the Valley of Flowers.
Okay.
So I was literally in my costume, sari and makeup and bun, and I was trekking up the Valley of Flowers and we trekked up Tunganath. And I had never in my life gone trekking and went to on a horseback. And in Tunganath, it's very narrow.
And
Tunganath is
cold.
a river, is it?
No,
No,
Tunganath
hill.
is it's a
Mountain peak.
Mountain peak. Like you have.
In Kerala itself?
No, it's in the north.
It's near
you
Kashmir.
went in.
It's near,
We go to
Amritsar.
we go to these pilgrim.
the 5 Shiva temples would be there.
Kedarnath,
Kedarnath,
Badrinath. Similarly is Tunganath. And it is Asia's steepest, second steepest mountain range. And we had to go up. By the time we went up the hill, I fell. I had high temperature, but we had to, we had to shoot this song. We went there for a song shoot. I had to shoot it the very next day. There was no hot water, cold water, and I'm like, my temperature is up there. And to my luck, the camera had very limited battery, the charge, and there was no electricity there to charge the battery. So my director said, Pratiksha, I'll give you only one take.
Yeah.
You have to finish this climax shot in one take.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I actually did it.
Okay.
Oh my God. While I was going up there, I said, sir, this is the last movie I'm going to act because you're making me, and I was really scared of heights, and he made me sit on that horse, and we were going, and whenever the horse went, and I could see it was so steep. But today I really cherish it. And I always call him, I say, sir, you should give me more such experiences.
You know what I feel?
She was there with me.
Yeah, I really feel. Even I did an art movie way back when I was very young, and the first scene was a romantic scene. Okay, and I was just out of school, and the hero was 4 times my age.
So, and how do you get romantic feelings with such kind of a person?
I'm not good looking either. So I think opportunities must strike your door when you're ready when you're ready for it. See, even her, I feel, she was scared of mountains. She couldn't take that cold. But if you're in a right matured state, if I was in a matured state, today sometimes when I look back, I say,
it doesn't matter. That cold doesn't matter.
It would have complemented my dancing.
Correct.
I left away so many good opportunities. And I feel when I saw her acting and that subtle expressions that she had, if she was even had the maturity what she has today, she would have done even better, and probably she would have excelled even better. So I feel this maturity is a very important thing in everything that you do.
Correct. You led the Sangeeta Nataka Academy, and how did these policies, that you had to deal with and all that? What was your experience there?
See, till then, I'm a very independent person basically, and I was just, of course, I served in different zonal centers. I worked in a bank. So I did have some experience of administration, and more than that, I think my academy, I've done a lot of activities, organizing regional, national, international festivals, seminars. But working for a government institution is a task. One is, you'll have to follow so many rules.
Yes.
Of course, rules is important even in dance, but the essence ultimately, after many those rules and regulations, to excel you need creativity, you need funds.
In a dance, yes.
Yes, even in an institution. See, when you call it a Sangeet Natak Academy, I feel when one person enters the office, he should hear music. He should feel, wow, there's something so nice, I feel, when instead of entering a bank, because what does an office speaks of your art?
You created such kind of an ambience for everybody?
Yes. I right from saying Namaskara, Sangeeta Nritya Academy, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. See, the voice that you hear must be soothing, right?
Correct.
So I insisted on the minutest of things. A letter. How nice should your letter be?
Creative. That creative mind works.
Creative with perfection.
Yeah.
And I didn't want my cards to be filled with 100 politicians' names. See, it's an autonomous body, of course. And for me, Sangeet Nritya Academy, which deals with so many forms of art, right from Gamaka to Harikate to Hindustani to Carnatic to classical dancing. We had so many forms. Okay? You need to have
vast,
that.
actually.
Wow. And since I have seen the Sangeet Nritya Academy Delhi, and I was exposed to how they function. I wanted to make Sangeet Natak Academy one of the best.
Oh.
But you see, there are so many rules. You'll have to wait for funds. You'll have to get 10% signature, and it's a very difficult thing to
Any
function.
government office,
Yeah.
wait for funds
And you see,
so many SOPs.
and also limited funds. And what I learned over there is, I love only dance, but then within the limited funds, how beautifully will you begin to love the other art forms which are so interrelated, and from one individual to how will you handle, how will you distribute the funds to the entire state, to different art forms. Plus, how will you communicate? Plus, how will you justify all the art forms? So, if you do a festival in dance, they'll say because she's a dancer that she's doing only dance festival. So, we had to do music. So, I created very good festivals during my time. And the best thing I think I did was documentation.
Okay.
When I went to the Sangeet Natak Academy, and yes, Sangeet and Nritya Academy, when I wanted to have a website, we didn't have good photographs of legendary dance musicians, artists of our state. And I think that's very important because for the next generation, they don't know names, they don't know how we look. So documentation was what I did initially, and I think it's very important.
Yes.
And we did lot of learning. I did lot of workshops, not only in dance, in all aspects. We touched different state, different towns, cities. Plus, also we did. I felt as a dancer, most of our people in Karnataka are dancing Tamil songs, Telugu songs, but we do Devarnamas, yes, but we are also majorly concentrating on other languages. I said, why not other dancers take Kannada songs? So what we did is we got out a CD with some of the beautiful compositions of our Jnanapita Prashastis, because I think art should be relevant, and the intention was also so that the young students, that time we never had CDs. So they don't go for many competitions or performances because they don't have a CD. So I said, by doing this, children can develop that interest. Only when they perform they feel, oh nice, I want to do better. So some
So this was
like
Nritya Academy and
Sangeet
only
Nritya.
dances.
Dance, ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ನಲ್ಲ ಗಮಕ, then
Music also.
Music, Hindustani, Carnatic music.
Okay.
Lot of things. 7 art forms come under this.
Okay.
And so it did teach me a lot, like how to, we are there for 3 years, 5 years. But then it's the registrar and these government people that we really have to please, because they remain there. And just because, if, for example, if I do something which they didn't want to do, they keep this.
Okay.
So how to be a little diplomatic. In arts, we are not diplomatic. We are very true. Sattva comes out. But when you sit in government offices, I think one must be diplomatic. That's what it taught me.
That's a lesson that you learned there.
It's a blend of all three.
So when you were doing your Kuchipudi performances, which one challenged you the most? You have to just get involved into the character and be one with the character.
And I think that was her turning point.
That was
Every
best
person in Andhra came to know of Pratiksha. And the audience are in awe of that presentation. She looks awesome in Krishna. And the audience have always expressed that we had goosebumps. And